Hello, action figure fans, and welcome back to another video of 10 awesome figures pulled randomly off my shelf. 5 good guys and 5 bad guys. We've got some Marvel Legends on display here and some Marvel Selects. So that's going to be our 10 for today. Okay, starting us off is going to be this really cool Marvel Selects Captain America. This looks to me like a World War II version of Captain, and I think it looks really, really good. If memory serves, this was a Disney store Marvel Legends, and I think it looks really cool. That is a nice looking Captain America. It'd be kind of nice if you had a hand with a pistol or maybe a Thompson submachine gun. That would be cool. And by the way, Captain America was a soldier in World War II. He didn't just knock people out. He killed German soldiers. Okay, so Captain America does kill. He did kill. Just in case you think Captain America doesn't. No, he killed many bad guys in World War II. Okay, moving on to Captain Britain. I guess you could say basically Captain America's counterpart for Great Britain. So this is a cool figure. I really like it. The colors are really great. I'm not quite sure if he's holding Excalibur there or not. Maybe that was in some storyline that I don't know. But this is a good Captain Britain figure. And it looks really good. I like it. Never read a story with him having a beard, though, but I'm sure that happened. But man, the colors on that are really cool. I always like that costume. The Union Jack. Okay, personally, one of my favorite Avengers, I really like this costume. I always thought he was so cool. Yellow Jacket. I know in the movie they made Yellow Jacket a bad guy, but in the comic books, it's Hank Pym, Ant-Man, Giant Man, Goliath. He went through many different costume changes over the years, and this is one of them, Yellow Jacket, and I think it's a great costume. I like the yellow and the black. It looks fantastic. This figure is a little bit dated, especially the body, the articulation. You can tell it's pretty old, but you know what? I don't care. It's a great figure. I love Yellow Jacket. I wish they would make a new one for us, though. But until they do, he is proud on my shelves. Okay, along with Captain Britain, came with a 3-pack, and this also came with Megan or Megan. I'm not quite sure which. I believe she is some kind of earth spirit or elemental. She has magical base powers. She can basically transform her body into different things, different shapes, I believe. So she's probably super strong. She's probably super fast. But I'm trying to think if they've ever given us one of her figures before. I think this was the first one. And of course, anytime they do the first time figure, then people are going to definitely want that. I was one of them. I never had her before. So there she is. And I think for what it is, the character, I think it looks good. I don't know if she has a more classic costume or not, but hey, I like it. Looks good. And here we have the third figure in that 3-pack, and that is Domino. Once again, I don't know much about Domino. I know that she, I think, appeared in either X-Men or X-Force for the first time. I think it was X-Force, actually. And I know she's a mutant, and I think she can affect luck, some kind of luck probability powers. Plus, she's a really good fighter, hand-to-hand combatant, probably an expert with weapons and all that kind of stuff. But that's an okay figure. I think they have made 2 or 3 Domino figures before. So there she is, Domino. Okay, moving on to another Marvel Selects. And here we have the Red Skull. Looks like a good Red Skull to me. He's got the full Nazi trench coat thing going there. Can't quite see it, but I think there's a Hydra symbol on his belt buckle. This is also a Marvel Select, so he is quite large. On the larger side, they almost always are. Bigger than the Marvel Legends. But that doesn't matter to me. I really like Marvel Selects. I like the sculpts on Marvel Selects. I think they do a great job. And some of them, I think, fit perfectly in with the scale of the Marvel Legends. Okay, Marvel Legends. Here we have Mach 1. So there was a character called the Fixer. He's a bad guy. He was a member of the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts were a bunch of bad guys who band together, changed their identities, and tried to pass off as good guys. Eventually, I think some of them becoming good guys. But the Fixer was a bad guy, and he created himself basically an Iron Man suit of armor. And I think this is a really cool figure. I like the colors on it. I like the design of it. I think it's really cool. And if you're going to build a Thunderbolts lineup, you definitely need him. Looks great. I think he's Mach 1. If I didn't say the name, that was Mach 1, aka the Fixer. Okay, so this is supposed to be Electro. Does not look like the classic Electro at all. Looks more like the Jamie Foxx version of Spider-Man 2, I believe, that came out several years ago. And so maybe this is actually supposed to be that character. It doesn't look like Jamie Foxx. But anyway, regardless, it's an Electro figure. And the colors are pretty cool. I kind of like that bluish look on him. He looks very closely aligned with the movie there. So he's Marvel Legend, so I'm going to pick him up. He looks good. Not as good as the classic Electro figures that they have made in the past, but there he is, Electro. Okay, moving on to an Iron Man villain. We have the Spy Master. So he works for various people. He's a mercenary. If you can afford him, he's basically involved in corporate sabotage and or stealing, I think, corporate secrets. I think he was involved in the theft of Iron Man suit designs, so bad guys could kind of build a version of their own Iron Man suit. And he's got a cool costume. I've said it before. I'm a sucker for the red. I'm a sucker for the yellow and blue combination. Really, really like that. And so there you go. That's a cool figure. I like it a lot. He's kind of a minor character, but I really like it when Marvel Legends does some of those minor characters and gives those to us. And so there he is. He looks great. Okay, moving on to my last figure here. This is going to be the Marvel Selects Venom, and I have both versions to show you. So they did come with the white spider emblem on the chest, and then they came with no emblem at all. And I think that's because in the Spider-Man Unlimited, the Ultimate Universe, this was the Venom without the emblem on there. So he's a cool looking Venom. He's big, he's bulky. He's got that big tongue sticking out. He does not have very good articulation, though, at all, this figure. But for what it is, an Ultimate Venom, then I think that it does the job. I don't think they're going to ever make an Ultimate Venom again. But, you never know. So there are both versions of Ultimate Venom. I'm going to guess you're either going to like it or you are not. And I kind of like them. I like having both versions. All right, guys. There's the 10 figures for today. So once again, I'll say if you like my videos, then please check out my other ones. And have a good day. Take care.